Hi again. When I build an income plan with a person or a couple, I often look at all of the different details, trying to make it as successful as possible, often incorporating different elements to either allow for flexibility or guarantees or peace of mind. And often I forget that most of the time we're having this conversation, what they're really looking for is, how do I replace my paycheck? So that's what we're going to be talking about today. What does it look like when you're newly retired and you normally get a paycheck, and now you want to know that you're going to get the same amount of money to live on? Where does it come from and how do we do it? So that's what we're going to be talking about today. I'll give you one example. Let's say that someone is normally used to getting $5,000 a month in their pocket to live on, or in their bank to live on. And now they're retired. They've decided to turn on Social Security. That's another whole conversation that you need to do planning on for this exercise. Let's say they're getting $2,200 a month. We've also incorporated a guaranteed income annuity that's going to give them $1,500 a month. And finally, they have the majority of their money in flexible investments that can be changed and that are easily accessible, or what we call liquid. But before I go on to what we need out of the liquid investments or the flexible investments, we have to take a step back and consider tax withholding. So let's say that from that $2,200 from Social Security, we decide to withhold 20% for federal taxes. And in the annuity, we decide to hold 15% for federal and 5% for state taxes. Now we have $1,760 coming from Social Security and $1,200 coming from the annuity. So we're back to $2,960, not $3,700. But we want $5,000. So what additional amount do we need? Well, 5,000 minus 2,960 would be $2,040. Okay, that's the last chunk, the last net amount that you need for your paycheck. So we kind of reverse engineer that and decide, well, if we withhold 15% federal and 5% state in this scenario for taxes, we need a gross total of $2,550 coming out a month from the flexible investment account. Add them all up, now you've got your $5,000 paycheck. So to sum up, you can replicate your paycheck. It just may not all come at the same time that you used to. We do want to make sure there's some flexibility built in so that as your needs change or your one-time expenses pop up, you can be ready for that. But remember, it's not the monumental decision you might think it is. This is just getting started, making sure you're comfortable and your main lifetime expenses are being taken care of. As life evolves, your plan evolves.